What is good? Now, if you come in the chat and your boy is busy, you know I got to send the chat wherever I could possibly send it, man. Let's send this everywhere. Give me 1 second. If y'all come in, bear with me now. It's been a minute, but I am back. Let's see, who else could we send this to? I think that's good for now. What up, yo? Welcome to the live. Give me 1 second, my brother. I'm just trying to send this wherever I can. Monster Tune, salute my man, Carlos Hernandez, Danny Reyes, David Orta. What is going on, my brothers? How are you guys? Happy New Year, Happy New Year. I don't think I've gotten live since the new year, but what's going on, fellas? How is everyone? How's the weather wherever you're at, man? It's a little chilly down here, bro. Whoever tapped that screen, I appreciate you, man. This is your first time to the live, Truth and Absolute channel. Make sure that you double tap that screen. JJBF, what up, what up? Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's talk boxing. Oh, man. Yo, shout out to everybody in Southern California. From the bottom of my heart, God be with you guys. I hate that this is going on over there, man. You know, I just pray that God has his hand in it, man. Even if it doesn't seem like it, he does. We are praying for you guys. God willing, man. God willing, this ends soon. David Orta, you got the notification. Sweet. Boxing Magic. Viva Canelo. What up, bro? Yeah, the wind is crazy all over the Southwest, the West Coast. Yeah, it calmed down now, but last night when I was sleeping, man, I felt like what's that movie, The Wizard of Oz, yo. I'm like, this is it. This is it. Everybody's New Year off to a good start. We'll let a few more people come in here and then we'll talk boxing. I want to share something with you guys, man. I got pretty humbled today off of a video I made, and it's gonna trip you guys out. It tripped me out. It really tripped me out, man. And it has to do with the boxer, Monster Tune. I got something to say about Tim Bradley here in a bit, bro. I don't know if you saw the video today, if you were in my chat, man, but let me tell y'all something. You know what? I'll get right into it, man. So, Warlock Boxing, my brother, salute. So, if you guys notice, Joaquin, what up, brother? If you guys noticed today, yeah, I'm excited for the Benavidez fight too. I made a video today about some comments that Tim Bradley was making, talking crazy again, you know. Hopefully you guys saw the video, liked it, shared it, all the above. But then to my surprise, okay, I get a notification for YouTube, and guess who commented on my video? None other than Desert Storm himself, Tim Bradley. Now, this is the part where I got humbled. First of all, I did not expect Tim Bradley to watch my video first, but his comment was, just subbed, keep the videos coming. So I had to go and see, like, okay, who is this, man? Who the hell is this, right? I go, and sure enough, it's Tim Bradley, subscribed to the Truth and Absolute Boxing channel, okay? So he commented, you know, just subbed, keep the videos coming. Yeah, man, I'm sorry for the fires, man. God be with y'all. And then he put another comment, it's the real hater, you know, talking about himself, because that's what I called him in the video. And I'm not going to front. I was humbled because, listen, I did not expect Tim Bradley to watch my channel. And my video was about him. Now, I hold my stance on what I said about Tim Bradley, about what he was saying, you know. I don't like his comments. But, and, you know, at the same time, though, I was like, you know what? Like, okay, I see that, but he showed his persona by just saying, you know, keep the videos coming, just subbed. I was so humbled, y'all. I can't even explain it. I'm like, damn it. And I even messaged him, you know, on you guys could see it on the video for today. I was like, Warlock Boxing, I live in Hollywood too. Oh, man, yo, be safe, man. Be safe, man. God bless you, brother. Oh, man, I saw the pictures on all over TikTok and stuff. It's freaking horrible, man. God be with you guys, man. Stay strong, man. We're all praying for you guys. So I don't know if he replied to it yet, but it was just pretty cool on Tim Bradley's end to subscribe to the channel on a video I made about him. And I messaged him saying, I don't know if he replied yet, saying, bro, Thank you for coming to the video. You know, it's all love. I wish it would have not happened under these circumstances, but I mean, it was cool, man. Joaquin said, interview Bradley. I would love to, man. He subscribed to the channel, man. I don't know if he just... it was kind of hard, man, because the video that he did it on was a video where I was talking crap about his comments, which I stand firm on, but it showed that he has character, man. He showed love, man. 50 cal, I don't know why a lot of black fighters are racist and biased against Canelo. They don't keep that energy with that. You know what, man? It's just a certain group of people, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain group of people. And to be honest, 50 cal, I've seen it with all colors of people, man. Not only black fighters. I've seen it with all colors of people. And a lot of the times, man, it just comes from casual boxing fans. A true boxing fan, even if you're not a fan of a fighter, and I know I've said this a million times, even if you're not a fan of a fighter, you could still respect their game. You could still respect what they bring to the table. You could put the bias aside and say, you know what? I'm not a fan of this fighter, but this fighter is a good fighter. I cannot take that away from him. Some people don't know how to separate the two. Their emotion gets the best of them, and because they're not a fan of them, they got to find a way to take the fighter down, and that's the part I'm not cool with. You know what I'm saying? That's the part I'm not cool with, regardless of what color they are. It's like, yo, keep it 100 with everybody. You know, when you watch a fight, don't root for a fighter based off his color or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? None of the above. Just keep it real, man. It's boxing. JJVF, you're going to watch the David fight live. That is dope. Who do you got? David or David? Timmy said, what if Crawford is still standing when Canelo lands a clean shot on him? Bond got dropped by Mean Machine. You know, the thing is, man, is that Crawford moving up that much weight to 168 to challenge a Canelo Alvarez, again, he could try to make it a not appealing fight, you know, by trying to box the whole time. JJVF, you smart butt. But it's not going to be what the fans are paying for, no harping for. You know what I'm saying? And to the people that think it's going to be like Canelo Mayweather, you're talking about apples and oranges, two whole totally different fights. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the live. If you just came in and you did not hear, I had an experience earlier that was super cool. Tim Bradley, on a video that I made about him, not speaking so nicely on my end, Tim Bradley subscribed to the channel, commented to keep the videos coming. He showed that he was a big person, man. He showed he was a big person. Who knows if he watched the video or if he just read the thing, man. But, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. Julian, there's racism from both sides. Honestly, yeah, man, I try to play that off to the side, man. I was taught at a very young age, bro, to not give in to that. Mr. 18s, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the live. If you guys have not double tapped that screen, make sure you give it a little for your boy. It helps the channel. It helps the video move, man. For a minute there, my videos were just super not doing anything, but they're getting a little better now. All glory be to God, and thank you guys for doing so. What's up, man? Teofimo Lopez. I was kind of excited. Matter of fact, I was really excited for him to be fighting Subriel Matias, but it looks like Teofimo Lopez is asking for just a little bit too much money now. I know people have their, you know, feel a certain way. About Teofimo Lopez. My bad. Carlos Hernandez. Yeah, I know a lot of people feel a certain way about Teofimo Lopez, man, because he could say some off-the-wall stuff and he could say stuff that, you know, offends people. You know, his choice of words is not always the best. I felt the same way about Teofimo for a long time, you know, but then, you know, when he fought Lomachenko, when he did all that kind of stuff, he showed me the potential he has, and I like Teofimo Lopez, I really do. What I don't like is him pricing himself out on a fight with Subriel Matias. I feel like he should fight Matias, fight him on ESPN, do whatever you got to do. It's good for the sport of boxing, and you're putting your name out there because I'll tell you what, Teofimo, I love Teofimo Lopez, like I said, but he is not as known, nor is he such a draw as he thinks he is at this moment of his career. I think at this point, there's more hype around him for the stuff that he says than what he does in the ring, which is what I point out about the social media stuff. Y'all, don't go nowhere. I'm going to get a quick drink. Give me a second. All right, here we are, here we are, here we are. So yeah, man, I was hoping that fight was gonna go down. I thought that that would be a good fight where I think Teofimo Lopez could have showcased his talent against Subriel Matias, but we'll have to wait and see. A fight that'll be good, yo, is Pitbull versus Subriel Matias. I think that would be good. I think that that's kind of like a phoenix rising out of the ashes. You know what I'm saying? That they can make a good fight out of it. Not a pay-per-view, but I think it'd be super, super dope. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Like you always said, in my opinion, I see the last 20 fights of Crawford, and to me, he is not for pound. Yeah, you know, Carlos Hernandez, man, and for a while, I was in that same boat. But again, I was letting, you know, me being a fan of Crawford be in the way. And that's why I made a video and I even talked about, I like Terence Crawford, and I do think he's a great, great boxer. I think he does great things inside that ring. But to the person that doesn't really follow the sport, what is he going to be remembered as? He's going to be remembered as the dude that beat the crap out of Spence. I mean, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think about Canelo Alvarez? Looks like he's negotiating to fight William Skull here upcoming in May. Teo is more accomplished than Crawford. JJVF, I would say they're neck and neck. Yeah, you got a good point there. Mortazilla, is that the dude who did that guy just fight, Master Chun? Mortazilla, who did he just fight? I'm trying to recall. There's a few of those guys that really surprised us in that ring. Who did he just fight though? Ortiz? Not so long ago, Ortiz. If I'm not mistaken, was it Tim Tszyu? Tim Tszyu. Oh yes, that'd be a good fight. That'd be a hell of a fight. That Spence can beat all those welterweights at the moment. We'll see what Spence does, man. He's not showing no signs of return, man. We seen him training a little bit. I think it was like a month or two back, but I still haven't heard nothing from Spence. So we'll see what happens with that. Have you ever met Theo? No, I have not. Terence Crawford right now, man, and I made a video about it. He should try to fight other people. You know what I'm saying? He should fight other people. Go after Boots. Go after Ortiz. Go after these dudes. Take a real risk. You know, like I said it, in my opinion, fighting Canelo is not a risk to his career at all. You know, it's a win-win for him. You know, it's a win-win with a promised bag, and that's what I don't like about him chasing that fight. Do I think Crawford could take Janabek at once? See, the thing is, man, that even then, that's closer to his weight. At that point, moving up to 160, at that point, now it is a risk for Crawford. Now, people, that would be a fight that he is not expected to lose. And if he wins, it's going to look great. You know, Canelo's at 168, but against Janabek, I don't know, man. I don't know. And the thing is, man, Crawford's only getting older. He is only getting older right now. Crawford needs to retire. I think I heard enough leeching from him. I mean, Crawford's trying to hang around for that payday, and it seems like everyone's trying to get him that payday by running their mouths about Canelo and giving him a shot in this and that. But it's like, bro, you have other options. Why? It's more than clear what you're trying to do with Canelo. Terence Crawford I'm talking about. And just so you guys know, I'm a fan of Terence Crawford. I said it openly on this channel, but I got to call it how I see it, man. So what's going on with Tank, man? Is the fight with Lamont Roach happening? Is it not happening? I feel like it's all over the place. Ismael Tavar, just tune in. How you doing? I like the new background. Hey, my man, I appreciate you, man. You know, it's amazing what a few dollars could do. And I say a few dollars because it wasn't expensive at all, man. It's what you call doing it on a budget, bro. Thank you, though, my man. Appreciate you coming through. Youssef, what's going on, brother? Welcome, welcome. Oliver Rodriguez. Yo, I would love to see Virgil Ortiz and Crawford. Now, that would be a risk for Crawford. That would be something that would help his legacy, in my personal opinion, because at that point, he is taking a risk. What is the risk in fighting a bigger dude you're not supposed to beat in Canelo Alvarez? There's no risk in that. If Canelo moved up to fight Tyson Fury, would we expect Canelo to beat him? And if he lost, would we hold it against him? Either way, he would get the bag. Do y'all see what I'm trying to say? It flew over a lot of people's heads when I was talking about that. Yeah, Crawford ain't walking down no Canelo. Again, he got to punch his chance. He got to all that. And even then, man, don't take it from me, man. I've never been a boxer, amateur, professional, none of the above. But take it from somebody that's a boxer and tell them, hey, yo, this dude that's fought at 40, 47 for the longest time, could he jump up to 168 and still look how he looks at those lower weight classes? You said, brother, Canelo Alvarez is good, but not one of the best. I mean, I think that he is, man. I think Canelo, I mean, all time, I don't know where I rank Canelo, man. I haven't really put much thought into it, but Canelo Alvarez will definitely be remembered because of how he stayed busy and the people that he fought. You know what I'm saying? His resume is second to none among active fighters. And, he's put on shows, man. He will be remembered, man. The thing is, man, and I know a lot of times, yeah, he won't lose any stock if he loses, exactly. And that, Jimmy, that's my whole point, is that he's not taking a risk. It only appears like a risk because they say, oh, he's jumping up against a bigger guy. But in reality, come on now. Let's be real. Oh, and talking about Canelo and Crawford's IQ, man, and in my personal opinion, you could say, and I won't argue, I'll be like, okay, you can make an argument that Crawford skill-wise a little bit more than Canelo, but it's not like this. It's not enough to say his skills will beat Canelo, because Canelo got some mad skills too. And I want to say that Canelo is just as fast as Terence Crawford, and he might be a better defensive fighter than Terence Crawford is, to be real with y'all. Let me see, Oliver says, the only way you can take Canelo is you have to have a power jab with good footwork. Crawford is only good with his feet, but doesn't have power at 168. And if Crawford jumps up to 168, is he going to have that stamina, you know what I'm saying, to make it all those rounds? You know what I mean? Is he going to carry on that power to 168? How is he going to handle a shot by the bigger man in Canelo Alvarez? You could say that you sparred heavyweights and bigger dudes all you want, but it's a lot different when you're in the ring with 10-ounce gloves and you got no headgear, no nothing. What do y'all think about the dude William Skull, though? I guess Canelo's team reached out to him. Obviously, he's trying to go undisputed again and get William Skull's belt. But what do y'all think of that, man? Beardy King Woodworks, what's going on, brother? Salute. Put the best fighter that Crawford beat against the... Yeah, no. I mean, it'd be in your guys' opinion, who is the best fighter that Canelo? Somebody asked me the other day, who's the best guy that Canelo has beaten? It's a hard one because there's so many. Mantis, that's a really good point, man. A lot of people, including myself, overlooked that fact for a very, very long time. Different eras can't compare. Canelo, G right now had their time. We just need to appreciate these dudes and do. Even Shakur. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Oliver, I would agree. Triple G, man. I would definitely agree. The problem with the fighters now, man, is that they can make it. Can Spence beat Triple G? Nah, man. I think stylistically, man, how Spence likes to put pressure. Milton, what's going on, brother? I think that Triple G would have gotten Spence, man. Bruno, what's going on, brother? What is your opinion, Canelo or Crawford? Who wins? I'd have to give the edge to Canelo all day, man. He's the A side. They would fight. Hello from Brazil. Everybody say what's up to my dude from Brazil. Welcome to the live, my man. Welcome. Thank you for your support. I got to give the edge to Canelo, man. Like I said, he matches him in speed, and honestly, at 168, Crawford may not even be as fast as he is at his weight class. Another one from Brazil. Welcome. Let me see. I don't want to mispronounce your name. João Vitor, Mr. Dante. Welcome to the live, my man. Jose Antonio. Estrada East Coast. If Maidana fought Canelo. If Maidana. Body Bags, what's good, brother? Welcome, welcome. Got internet. Now we made it. Oh, man, you guys are awesome, bro. Maidana and Canelo was actually one of those dudes, man, that he was actually one of those dudes that I said that would be a really, really good fight between Canelo and Maidana. I thought that would be all action. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be all action. I think Canelo would have got him out of there within 6 rounds, but I think it would have been a super excited 6 rounds. Let me see. Milton Neto says, I'm trying to be a boxer. I'm 17 years old, 14-0. Give me a chance, brother. I'm from Brazil. 14-0 in amateur fights. Hey, Milton, if you go to my YouTube, if you go to my, my description, you can find my email, man. If you got any video of you, I'd love to watch your fights, man. I'd love to watch what you do, bro. Porter Spence, Gamboa can beat Trout in his prime. You mean can't beat Trout in his prime? Yeah, I was going to say, bro, yeah. Benny Negro from Queens says Canelo don't want Benavidez problems. Hey, man, we could have had that fight and we still might, man. I'm telling you, bro. And like I said it in the past, dude, you can't try to negotiate with the top boss. You know what I'm saying? And let me see, Ari G, what's going on, bro? Welcome, welcome. You know, be disrespectful and think you're gonna land a fight. Now, we could call it petty on Canelo's side to not give David the same opportunity he gave Munguia and Berlanga. But just going off of Canelo's resume, I cannot say that he was scared of him, man. His resume does not say that. Hey, Eric. Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you for watching. Hey, Eric, you know what's cool about that video, man, what was kind of funky is that Tim Bradley ended up subscribing to the channel that day. Please stay strong, guys. Benavidez Sr. admitted there was never an offer. Y'all remember when David put that video out that they sent an offer to Canelo and all that kind of stuff? They sent him an offer, and that's when Canelo was like, who's David to send me an offer, the A side? Hey, man, you know what, Oliver, man? It was kind of humbling, man, like I was saying earlier, bro. Tim Bradley, he subscribed and he commented on the video. He said to keep on bringing the videos. See, man, in those 6 years, man, you got to figure who, you know, Canelo fought, man. He fought the likes of Bivol. He fought the likes of, Triple G. He fought everybody in that time. You know what I'm saying? Now, win, lose, or draw, he stepped up to those guys. So this is my personal opinion, Benny. You know what I'm saying? This is my personal opinion. I just don't see anything in David's arsenal that I could say that, oh, Canelo's scared of that. I just don't see it. I mean, don't get me wrong. David Benavidez is fast. He's precise with his punching. You know, he throws combos, all of that, man. But I don't know, man. I don't see that being the guy that Canelo does not want to fight, you know? Yeah, when Canelo fought Austin Trout, man, he fought Bivol not to fight Benavidez, man. That's no, come on, bro. Bivol is way more accomplished than the Benavidez, bro. Like different weight class, different all of that. I don't know how much power he has, bro. You got to figure that David Benavidez is not a one-punch knockout artist, man. He'll break you down over the rounds. At 168, he did that, but I don't remember Benavidez being that one-shot kind of guy. Melvin Harris, what's going on, brother? I remember you, man. I remember you, bro. Welcome to the live, my man. Yeah, David is a volume puncher for sure. David breaks you down over the rounds with a lot of punches. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, yo, straight up, man. I mean, I made that video earlier today, and I was saying the truth about his comments, but the fact that he subscribed, I was like, wow, that's mad cool. Humbling at the same time. Like I said earlier in the live, I wish you would have subscribed to the channel under different circumstances, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? I see David going down and the whole fight pressure. We'll see how he does against David Morel, man. David Morel is going to be a tricky guy in there. You better believe that David Morel is going to be boxing and moving. I don't think he's going to be running around the ring, kind of like Lara did against Canelo, but I guarantee you, man, that he's going to try to frustrate David in the early rounds. I see the first 5 rounds, he's going to try to frustrate David and then surprise him with something. How is Bivol more accomplished? Bivol didn't beat a champion for his belt. I mean, look at Bivol, how active he's been, man. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, man, you got to remember how David fights, man. He's a volume puncher and he breaks you down coming forward. And again, David doesn't keep himself in the best shape in between fights, and those things matter. Okay? I mean, could you imagine Canelo throwing those body shots that he throws to David's arms, to his ribs and all that stuff, man? Ugh. Speaking about that, man, who do you guys got in that Beterbiev Bivol, man? As much as I would like Bivol to win, man, I just see Beterbiev winning again, man. It's too much pressure, man. I don't think that Bivol's style lends itself well to Beterbiev. I think Beterbiev is one of those guys, kind of like Triple G, where you got to try to push him back, which is so much easier said than done. So much easier said than done. But I think that's the way that you beat someone like him. Yeah, Carlos, I agree with you on that, man. I agree, man. But you know what, man? Just like anything else, man, hopefully it makes a comeback. You know what I mean? The problem with boxing now, man, is that guys are like 8 fights in and they want to be a pay-per-view star. They want to win a bag, man, because we saw that happen a couple of times. Look at Rolly, got a pay-per-view with Tank Davis. Like, what business did Rolly have doing on a pay-per-view? You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's a few of those guys, Hector Garcia, Frank Martin. Like, what business did this have being pay-per-views, yo? Body bags, yeah, man. That's what I read, man. T.O. said that he was too expensive for them, but which sucks because it could have been so good for the sport of boxing had he just fought in Matias on ESPN, regular TV, whatever. It really sucks that he did that. Aztec, what's going on, sir? Ismail, I would love to think that, man, but Beterbiev is good at cutting off the ring, and he brings the pressure, man. I'm telling you, like that style, although it was hell for Canelo, for a fighter like Beterbiev, the thing is that Bivol fighting like that, Beterbiev could cut off the ring, one, and second, Bivol is not that kind of guy that holds that type of power that's going to earn Beterbiev's respect. You know what I mean? Beterbiev is Debo, Benny Negro. He's like a Debo. He's a damn bully in there. Benavidez, let me see. So right now we're talking about Bivol and Beterbiev, bro, in their rematch. Who do you got, Aztec? Everybody, man, thank you for showing up to the live, man. Hey, yo, Aztec, I was talking about earlier, man. I don't know if you saw the video I made earlier today, but Tim Bradley ended up subscribing to that video where I was talking about his comments on Canelo. I know I keep repeating it. A lot of you guys are still here, man, but it was, like I said, it was a cool experience for me, man. In that video, I said, yo, share it so Tim Bradley watches it. He ended up watching it, man. Body bags, you got Bivol in the rematch. We shall see, man. We shall see. I mean, Bivol is just big, man. Bivol is just big, bro. You know what I'm saying? For Canelo, anyways. He's just big. He could box. Jesus G, do I like Morel over Benavidez? Now, Jesus, man, just to answer your question, bro. Um, in the beginning, I had Benavidez because obviously I was taking David Benavidez pro experience over Morel and what he brings to the table. Obviously, Morel doesn't have that much pro experience. When it changed for me, bro, is how the stuff that David Morel was pointing out, right? And what he sees. Now, Morel is looking at the flaws in David's game and seeing that he could take advantage of it. Morel is acknowledging the fact that David has more pro fights than him, so he's obviously more experienced than him. The fact that he's, acknowledging those things and the way that David Morel fights and the way that he keeps himself in shape better in between fights than David Benavidez. And it looks like he fills in 175 better than David does too. He's smart. He comes from that Cuban boxing program. I'm telling you, man, I think how I see the fight playing out, he's going to try to frustrate David in the first few rounds, and then he's going to end up catching David, earning his respect, which will change the fight. But we'll see, man. But I am leaning towards David Morel more, man. Yeah, I seen the video. No way. That's what's up. He got to come through. And yeah, maybe he comes through one of the lives one day, man. We shall see. JJVF, how would the loss affect the Mexican monster persona? Well, the thing is, David has only fought once at 175, and he was bigger than everyone at 168. So that was, that is why he was a monster. Immortal Boy Martin, do you know how to box? Just curious. In the past, I used to do a lot of mid work, heavy bag work. I used to work out like a boxer. I sparred a few times. I would say that I know the basics by watching and all that. Would I say that I'm confident to get inside the ring? No. Yeah, absolutely not. Only if it's like, we're not throwing no hard shots. We're just with straight shots. I mean, I get the sport of boxing, but I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a good boxer. I would never say that and disrespect the whole boxing world. No way. Aztec, I did not, bro. I did not. David Order, I have Bivol. I think Turkey wants the third fight. Yeah, he'll absolutely want the third fight, which is why he wanted Tyson Fury to beat Usyk so they could set up the third fight. Hey, man, are you guys about sick of Eddie Hearn talking about we got to make Joshua versus Tyson Fury? We got to make Joshua versus Tyson Fury. He is trying to sell that fight in every which way he could possibly sell it, man. He's trying so hard to keep that fight relevant. I don't know how many times. Yeah, I don't know how many times that he's been talking about that. I swear it's been the last few fights. The fight everyone wants to watch is AJ versus Fury. AJ Fury. It's like, bro, knock it off. We get it. You want to cash out on that. Pachuco, saludos, man. Welcome. I mean, and Carlos Hernandez, we would tune in too, right? Boxing fans, we talk about fights and then we end up watching them anyway. It just doesn't mean anything at this point. It's literally, what is it for? Bragging rights? You know what I'm saying? Like, they both got beat by Usyk. It's not going to set up a rematch for Usyk with any of the two fighters. Like, I just don't see it. It's like Deontay Wilder, man. He's coming back on a pay-per-view, I heard. That is crazy, bro. Super crazy, man. What up, y'all? Welcome to the live. If you just came in, make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Got some cool news today. Desert Storm, Tim Bradley, Canelo hater. Subscribe to the channel, man. I'm telling you, it's a mighty flex, man. I'll be talking about it at work. That's bigger in England than Usyk Fury. Yeah, I get it. No, I get it, man. It absolutely is. I mean, it would make for an event out there. The question is, do they do it? Edgar Estrada, what's going on, sir? Welcome. Nerd says, PBC has done Morel a disservice. He hasn't been brought up the proper way. Both men are the same age, but Benavidez has names under his belt. Benavidez will drown Morel. We shall see, man. We shall see. It's funny Canelo fans didn't care about size against Callum, who was bigger. Well, I mean, Jesus, I'm not sure what you mean by that, man, but yeah, Orange County. Yeah, I remember you, Edgar, for sure, for sure. Edgar, what part of Orange County are you from? Jesus, anyway, though, man, if you look at the last fights, man, a lot of Canelo's fights been fighting bigger dudes, man. Costa Mesa, yeah, I remember now, bro. I remember now. Yo, Edgar, it's funny, man. My ex is from originally from Orange, and her last name is Estrada. Yeah, I remember Canelo wanted to fight Usyk at one point. He wanted to fight Beterbiev at one point. If you guys remember correctly, for a while the hit list was Canelo fighting Bivol, and after that he wanted to fight Beterbiev. Obviously, plans changed, but you know, Oliver Rodriguez fire wild over the LA area, man. Yeah, man. Make sure that you guys are praying, man. Make sure that you guys are praying for California, man. It's so crazy what's going on over there, man. I pray for a miracle for you guys, man. That's when Clebetero Canelo was on his European flat-footed tour. Yo, Melvin, you know, the crazy thing is, man, that tour that he took, just that tour alone, if you look at the last 5 fights of any active fighter, that flat-footed tour is still a better resume than anybody that's doing anything in the sport of boxing right now, is what's crazy, bro. If you want to look at it like that. Like, you know, just keeping it real, man. Just keeping it real. Even that, everyone likes to talk about the European tour, but somehow they're doing big things in the sport, and no one else is moving like that. No one else is moving like that. I mean, think about it, man. Like right now, okay, take any fighter in the USA right now, and I love the US, of course, man. Right there, bro. I'll support the fighters. I'll do all that. But the reality is, bro, that they're not even fighting more than once a year. One, and second, man, who are they fighting? We got Tank Davis looking to fight Lamont Roach, doing everything possible trying to make that fight appealing. You know what I'm saying? Because no one's interested in seeing him fight this dude again. The reason I brought up Tank is because he's so-called the face of boxing to a lot of people, but I mean, his resume just does not say that, bro. And the rest of the guys too, man, at that weight class, they had the chance to all fight each other and do great things. None of them fought each other. It's crazy that Ryan is the one that fought a couple of them. Callum was way bigger than Benavidez. I would say Callum was taller than Benavidez, but not as big as Benavidez, yeah. Yeah, man, but even the guys that he was fighting, man, come on, man. Let's Billy Joe Saunders, Colin Smith, all them dudes, man, those guys were no joke, bro. Billy Joe Saunders, a lot of people were saying that he was going to be the guy to beat Canelo before they even fought. You know what I'm saying? Edgar says, man, I was against the Crawford vs. Canelo fight as a big-time boxing fan and big Canelo fan, but now all these casuals hating, saying Canelo this and that. I hope Canelo takes it and KOs him. Even then, bro, he would not get the. At this point, Canelo's not going to get credit for beating anyone. It's just like Floyd towards the end of his career. Canelo could fight Benavidez and Beterbiev on the same night. Not saying he's going to, nor should he. All right. I'm just making a point here. He could fight them both on the same night, beat them both the same night, and they're gonna agree and they're gonna say something else. I mean, once you're at the top, man, that's just what it is, bro. That's just what it is. Crawford going to outbox the. So Melvin, let's just say that Canelo and Crawford does happen, and Crawford gets stopped, or that Canelo wins. Would you give Canelo credit for beating someone like Crawford? So, real question: would you give him credit? You would give him credit? Joey Juan Diaz, what's up, bro? What's up? I don't know if I believe you on that one, Melvin. I mean, like the small, like even for again, man, I'm going to take your word for it, Melvin. I'm going to take your word for it. How about that, man? You said, yep, I'm going to believe you. I'm going to take you at your word. Okay? But in my personal opinion, it's a lose-lose for Canelo, a huge lose-lose. So, Melvin, as a boxing fan, wouldn't you rather that Terence Crawford goes after someone like Boots or goes after somebody like any damn body, Ortiz, any of those guys? Like, wouldn't you rather see him fight those guys? Hell, Jermell Charlo than Canelo Alvarez? Would you have given Climbero Canelo credit if he had beaten Bivol? Absolutely. He jumped up to 175 to fight Bivol. Absolutely. Hey, and don't get it twisted, Melvin. I'm a Terence Crawford fan, bro. I'm a Terence Crawford fan. I've said it plenty of times. But in my personal opinion, it's do you give Canelo credit for Josecito, Chavez Khan, Jermell? So the Jermell was just an event put together by PBC because they made an investment of Canelo. When you're talking about Chavez Khan and Josecito, Canelo wasn't on the level that he is now, nor was he in his prime. He was still on the come up technically at that time. So at that time, and I'm going to say this, Jesus, why that appears crazy now is because at the time that Canelo was fighting, it was a different era where you had to stay busy and keep on fighting to earn the bigger fights. Nowadays, these fighters get popular on social media and demand big paydays. They don't earn it anymore. They speak it into existence. Think about it, bro. And I'm going to use his name again because he gets all the pay-per-view fights. Tank Davis, not one of his fights except for the Ryan Garcia should have been a pay-per-view. Hey, I appreciate you, Benny, man. Make sure you subscribe, bro. I hope to see you here on the next one. God bless you, bro. Yes, I would rather see Crawford fight these guys, but everyone wants that life. Yeah, I agree. Everyone wants that Canelo payday, man, and I'm not going to hate on him for it, bro. But at the end of the day, he's just way. I mean, it makes more sense to try to bring Tank up and meet him halfway than go after Canelo Alvarez at this point, man. There's no risk taking there. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Let me put it to you like this, man, okay? Let's just say, in a perfect world, okay? Let's just say in a perfect world, I challenge LeBron James to a game of one-on-one basketball, a prime LeBron James, okay? Let's just say that. There's no risk taken on my end because if I beat him, it's great. Wow. If I even score a bucket against him, I'm going to get praise for him because of LeBron James' status. There's no risk taken on my end. Now, if I'm going to play a dude my age who's a little smaller than me or even the same size as me, now, if I have any form of reputation on the court, now I am taking a chance on it because now we're on even playing fields. We're on even playing fields where it's like, okay, are you going to be better or are you going to come up short? But there is no coming up short with him going up against Canelo. That's just what it is, man. Do I think Wilder could take Usyk? No. Alex, honestly, man, let's say it was 5 years ago, then I would have said maybe just because, you can't count out anybody that has that one-hitter quitter like Wilder does. And all it takes is one shot. Not at this point, no. As fans, be honest. Would you rather watch Canelo versus Score or Canelo Bud? Honestly, man, it's going to sound crazy, man, but I said I would give him a chance. I wouldn't say I would favor him. I would give him a chance because he had that one-hitter quitter, Brandon. Edgar Estrada, it's looking like it's going to be William Skull right now more than anyone. Canelo's going back for that that undisputed. He's trying to get that IBF belt from Skull. I mean, at this point, any fight is a lose-lose for Canelo, right? It doesn't matter if he makes everybody's dreams come true and fights David Benavidez. At the end of the day, my personal opinion, people just want to see Canelo lose at this point. It doesn't matter who beats him. They just want to see him lose. Maybe September, the winner of light heavyweight. We'll see, man, because I think no, because let me see, who do we got? We got David, and the David's fighting in February 1st. When is the crazy card in Saudi? Is it the beginning of March or at the end of February? Jesus, who already lost? Yo, Melvin, but you got to remember, man, that was a PBC thing, bro. And Melvin, I mean, if it makes you feel better, bro, if it to makes you feel better, I don't look back and say, yo, Canelo was a beast. He beat Jamel, he beat Munguia, he beat Berlanga. You got to understand, bro, that right now Canelo already solidified his legacy, bro. He is literally just making money at this point. Okay, I mean, I hope that no one looks back and says Canelo was great. He beat these guys. That's not why he's fighting anymore. And I'll keep it consistent. I'm not going to say, yo, those guys added to his legacy. They're boxing events, bro. Melvin, so yeah, I get it, man. But with Munguia, with Munguia, bro, it was an event, Mexico versus Mexico. With Berlanga, it was Mexico versus Puerto Rico. Um, Mike Trades, what's going on, sir? They're events at this point, bro. I mean, honestly, man, you just gotta. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously everybody knew Canelo could win, man, but that doesn't stop people from watching. You got to remember it's a business also, bro. You got to remember that it's also a business. Canelo could fight the worker at Dairy Queen at 31 Flavors, and people are going to go watch it. Yeah, no, I'm totally with you, bro. But again, those fights, man, are not adding to his legacy, nor is he looking at it to add to his legacy. Tank has a better resume than Triple G? I mean, who does Tank have on his resume, man? Real talk, who does Tank have on his resume? When you bring up Mario Barrios and when you bring up Ryan, man, he didn't fight them at their full potential, man. Let's keep it 100. Devin Haney fought Ryan Garcia at his full potential. Okay, he didn't try to weight drain him. He didn't do nothing. Tank Davis brought him down to 136, and on top of that, didn't let him rehydrate. So we could say that he fought a halfway Ryan Garcia. Not saying that Ryan would have beat him for sure, but let's be real, man. And let's be real, man. Tank Davis, although I've said it millions of times, I think he has the potential to do great things in the sport. He has not challenged himself. He hasn't, moved up to 140. He hasn't challenged himself in that kind of way. He sells the fights really good, like he's been selling it for these. Nah, I don't think. We'll see, man. We'll see, man. We'll see what Benavidez does, bro. Eddie Sense, who do the fans want Canelo to fight? The drug. At this time, it's cruising, bro. Right now, it's Kobe Bryant doing the farewell tour. We're just enjoying the rest of the show right now, bro. Kobe, God rest his soul, my favorite basketball player of all time, What were we expecting from Kobe in his farewell tour, dog? What were we really expecting from him? Were we expecting Kobe to win a championship? Were we expecting him to get a scoring title? No. We were just enjoying greatness, bro, because it's on its way out. J.U. Estrada said, Kobe, I agree. God bless his soul, man. Triple G fought Jacobs or Prime David Lemieux. Yeah, and he kept fighting, man. Triple G kept fighting. He stayed busy. Well, you got to remember, man, it's the sport of boxing, man. So you got to figure 4 fights is 2 years. Yeah, Canelo definitely is the best fighter of this era. I agree. You know, at some point, man, you just got to give credit where credit is due, man. You know, the game of boxing is going to move on. And, you know, it's in a really tough place right now because guess what, man? Canelo is carrying a lot of the weight on his shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Canelo is carrying a lot of weight. Immortal Boy, I have not, sir. He's carrying a lot of weight on his shoulders because he's still a throwback fighter that was fighting and fighting and fighting in order to get fights. He was making a name for himself by fighting under Floyd Mayweather's and one. What up, bro? I have not yet, bro. Under Floyd Mayweather's undercards, he was fighting on Telemundo. He was fighting in all those things. He was taking fights, man, in order to get the best fights. It wasn't just, you know, they didn't just give it to him. You know what I'm saying? He did that. Anthony Pena, what up, dog? Body Bag said lines all day. He'll fight them when they look bad. Master cherry picker, but it backfired with Bivol. Melvin, I'm going to ask you a serious question, bro. Do you honestly think that Canelo was picking Bivol as a cherry pick? And I want you to be honest, my brother. I want you to be honest, sir. Hey, nah, it's all good, man. Melvin is welcome to have an opinion, man. Melvin sticks around, and Melvin came here before, and he came back to talk boxing, man. So I respect that on him, man. I respect that part about him. It's all love, man. It's all love, bro. But Melvin, man, you know, quick question though, man. Do you? You said. So, Melvin, let me just tell you something, man. And you probably know this, but I'll remind you. In the game of boxing, when these guys go to fight somebody, they got scouts that go and watch fighters fight, okay? Bivol has never been a cherry pick to any fighter, bro. Bivol is a great fighter, okay? Don't think that Canelo saw Bivol and saw an easy win. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to think that he looked at Bivol and thought easy fight. There is no way that he moved up to 175 expecting an easy fight. No way, bro. There's absolutely no way, bro. That's no. How is Bivol a great fighter and Tank is not? Bro, look at Bivol's resume and look at Tank's resume. Bro, they sold Tank really, really well. I agree. They did great marketing with Tank. They sold him absolutely great. I get that. Come on, fellas, man. Don't go at it like that, bro. It's all love in here, man. It's all good. We don't have to agree on everything. If someone gets out of line, let it slide, man. Let's just talk boxing, bro. If his resume is okay, what does it say about Tank's, bro? What does it say about Tank's? Tank does not have a resume, bro. Rolly, you know what I'm saying? Rolly, Frank Martin, a weight drain Ryan Garcia, Hector Garcia, now Lamont Roach. When there's people out there like a Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, all these guys are out there, man. Yet Tank has not fought one of them. And then let's keep it real, man. Tank dodges the questions. He carries himself pissed off. You can't even ask him about a possible fight with Shakur or anyone because he gets heated. Isn't it crazy when we say that Devin Haney has a better resume than Tank Davis and there's no arguing that? Yeah, man, there's no even arguing that, okay? And I'll say it again, man, and I'll say it again. I think Tank could do great things, but he's not right now. And Tank's only getting older, man. And I get it. You could go out and say you don't care about belts, you don't care about none of that. But it's sad because you're in the sport of boxing, putting your life on the line. And I get you're getting paid, but I don't know if I'm playing a sport that I loved and I dedicated my life to, I would like to be remembered. And Leo Santa Cruz was a tiny dude coming up, man. Anyways, fellas, man, I got to go to work early in the morning, man, but thank everybody for stopping through. I always feel like I'm cutting it short on you guys, and I don't like to do that, man. I don't like to do it. But everybody that stepped in here, man, Melvin, everybody, man, Oliver, Ismael, Carlos, Jesus, my dudes from Brazil, everybody that came in here, I appreciate you. Melvin, when do I go live? It's kind of all over the place right now, man. Just look out for the notifications, man. I got 4 kids, bro, so I can't always do it, but when I have a chance, I definitely do it, man. So thank all you guys for coming through. Do I think Canelo will fight Bivol again? We'll see, man. The schedule is kind of stretched out right now. Anyways, man, much love to you guys. Thank you for spending the time here with me. I will see you guys on the next one. God bless you guys, and y'all be easy, man. Peace.